Sadie and welcome back to another vlog. So today is Friday. It is now 11:30 a.m. and I'm getting ready for a job. Please just excuse the cold sore. It's so bad. I take daily medication for it, but unfortunately for me, when I get lip filler, the trauma from the needle, like breaking into the skin, causes like a flare-up. I also get flare-ups from being stressed. Sometimes I get it when I'm sick. I get flare-ups sometimes when I'm on my period, or yeah, just when I'm stressed out. But yeah, when I noticed the first time when I got lip filler, I got a cold sore, and I knew it was gonna happen this time. So I did take last weekend off work knowing I was getting lip filler, and yeah, it just hasn't gone away. So I am working today. I'm doing a 4:45 to 7:45. It's such a weird time slot, but I'm doing a 4:45 to 7:45 booking on a yacht at Marina Mirage down on the Gold Coast. I just saved it in my phone as 4:30 to 7:30 because I don't want to run late. I want to be there 15 minutes early just because I know how these things go. Sometimes you rock up late and the guys will all be standing there waiting for you. So yeah, I'm gonna get ready for that. I want to do my hair myself today. I'm trying to save some money because your girl is low on funds, and I can't be out here going to the hairdressers every single week, although I really would love to. I did get myself one of those waving sort of tong things, and yeah, we'll see how we go. My scrunchies also arrived in the mail. I don't think I even mentioned that I was getting these, but basically I bought these because they have like a little zip on them that you can stash your money in. I got them in like a blue glistening color. I got this sort of holographic rainbow one, which I thought was really cute. This one here, oh, I really like that one. That will go with my either my orange honey birdette set or my pink lingerie. Love that. And then I got this purple one. They're all kind of like rainbowy in a sense, like they have different colors, but yeah, basically the zip opens up. Let me just open it up. Yeah, like the zip opens up on the scrunchie and you can stash your money in, and it goes like right round if you wanted to. Yeah, so we're gonna get a move on. I'm gonna start doing my makeup. I'll catch up with you guys when I'm finished.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Too many things going on, I can't keep track of them all. From people dropping a bomb to people putting up walls. I feel like life is on hold, perception stuck in a vault. I know that time can heal all, but how much time till we fall? It's awfully chilly outside when there's no shelter to hide. When everything is a lie, you'll find that out in some time. But when the things on your mind are all considered a crime, communication aside, we'll all just fight till we die.
Why does my camera like never stay when I want it to? What the? Who put my temperature on 30 degrees? I think it was me. I must have done it when it was really cold. So I finished doing my hair and makeup. My hair actually turned out really good. It's like this beachy mermaid wavy looking thing. It looks like I've tied my hair in braids and like taken them out like the night before. I actually highly rate that mermaid wand. So if anyone else is looking to use it, if you see it on eBay or like Shein or whatever for like $20, definitely get it. Definitely was worth the money. So it is 4:06. I'm just leaving for the booking now. It normally only takes me like maybe like half an hour to get to Marina Mirage, but just depends on the traffic. I don't start till 4:45 as I was saying earlier, but I set my alarm in my phone as if I'm starting at 4:30 just because I need to get there 15 minutes early. I want to make sure it's all good and I'm not running late. Yeah, I want to go to the convenience store at Marina Mirage and get some baby wipes just in case for down there. I just want to make sure I'm all in the clear down there for when like I'm bending over getting drinks and things like that. Like the guys do like to have a good look. I'm not saying like they're looking like that, but like usually on the boats that I work on, like they're yachts, like usually the ones that I work on are like mini yachts. From where they're sitting and then where the eskies are, with all the beers and the drinks in them, when I'm bending over, they're really not that far. Like they're probably like 2 or 3 meters tops, like away from looking at my coochie. So I just want to make sure like I'm in the all clear. Like I don't want to bend over and like, you know, like Niagara Falls is coming out. So had no dramas with my makeup. My makeup actually ended up turning out pretty good. I'm actually really impressed. My makeup ended up turning out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how my makeup turned out. It's just my lip that I'm worried about. I tried to put like a lip gloss over it like when I first got my lips done, because there was a fair bit of bruising. There's still some bruising under my lip. Stupid Sadie. I literally went out drinking the night of that I got my lips done, which is like a big no-no because alcohol thins your blood and kind of like prevents you from healing. Like, so that's why they say like people with blood thinners, like they bruise easily if you're on heart medication or anything like that, and they have a fall, like one small bruise is like a massive one for them. So I drank alcohol, it obviously thinned my blood. My lips swelled up like tenfold that night. I went to the Pink Flamingo. I had the time of my life though, so I don't regret it. Just the next day I regret it. Like my lips were so big the next day, and also like I had these like black bruises like under and around my lips. I had 2 on my lips. Yeah, like it was just not very nice to look at. So I kept hiding it with like this pink gloss, which is kind of like a skin tony color. So they looked really good. No one really noticed anything. And then I broke out with this cold sore, like I think literally on Sunday. I went down south to go see family and I was like, oh, you're fucking kidding me. Like I knew it. I just knew it. I knew I wasn't able to get away with not getting a cold sore. So yeah, I got a cold sore, was covering it the first couple of days with lip gloss and then letting it like breathe. Yeah, I'm on medication like every day for this. And I put the cold sore patches on. I don't use the Zavarex cream because it does nothing for me. It just makes it worse. I need the opposite. Like I need to dry it out. I tried to use the lip gloss thing again and it just made the wound go like look all oozy, and I was like, ooh, what the f. Just made it look all pussy like within half an hour. So I took that all off and I just let it dry out again. Instead of putting lip gloss on it and foundation, I ended up just getting some setting powder and like lightly sweeping over it with my makeup brush, and that seems to have done the trick, but it kind of looks a bit crusty above my lip where it's like, I don't know, it's just not nice. It does look a lot better than being all like pussy and gross. This is how often I go to Marina Mirage to do boat jobs. It's in my like frequent go-to places on Google Map. Okay, so it says I'll get there in 26 minutes. Lucky I left early, so I don't start till 4:45, so I'll be getting there around like 5 to 7 minutes earlier, so that's good. But yeah, I think I look okay. It is a bit crusty above my lip, but I think for the most part my makeup looks pretty fire. My hair looks great considering I did it myself, and maybe experimenting with some different hairstyles. I just think like wavy is my jam. Like it looks like I put in some effort. Yeah, if anyone says anything about my lip, I'm just gonna say I just had my lips done and that they're still healing. 10 times better than what you guys first saw me as this morning. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to some music now to pump myself up a little bit. I will catch up with you guys when we get to the marina.
Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. Take me back to a place where I felt at home. Take me back to a day when we weren't alone. Take me back to an age when the world felt small. Way back before we blew it all. I know that things seem bad, but they could be much worse. There's always someone else who has a greater.
Hey guys, how do I do this without my phone mount in the way? That'll have to do. I've just tied my hair up. Oh, it still looks so good. Like it looks like beach waves. Highly recommend that. I just had my hair tied up because you could walk around the front of the yacht. Probably see in the footage that I showed you guys, but they're like these cool little lounge like sitting areas with a table, and I thought it was really neat. But it was super windy and my hair was like going everywhere in my face. So that's cool. Like there's not even like a kink in the back. So cool. Yeah, interesting group of guys. It felt like it was kind of hard to please them. Like they weren't vocalizing it, but like a lot of them were just like really, I don't want to say stuck up, but kind of like a few of them were really nice to me and like really genuine, but some kind of like tried to have a dig at me and like palm off jokes as if like I'm not intelligent, which I don't react to that kind of behavior. Like I usually just respond with being like playfully more unintelligent just because I don't want to engage in an argument over something really silly. Little side digs like, oh, but you wouldn't understand what that means, you know, that kind of like, you know, making me feel like I don't, when I actually did understand all the conversations they were talking about. It was just really stupid the way they were saying it. Yeah, anyway, I just tried to let it slide and just be the best waitress I could, because if I let it, you know, affect me and react over something as silly as them thinking that they're superior to me in some sort of intellectual way, then, you know, it's going to affect my income. Like I'm not going to be nice, I'm going to be standoffish, and then it's going to affect my income and they're not going to want to give me money. So I was just trying to be like as bubbly as possible and really nice and get them drinks. There was a few times where the guys were like, is this everything? Like, is this what you do? Like, do you have any tricks or anything like that? One of the guys tipped me to do a motorboat as well, so I'd given like a motorboat to the buck and everything, and I was like twerking, like being silly, like really like the life of the party, because these guys were like stale as a packet of off chips. But yeah, they just didn't seem to be really impressed, and I was like, wow. Showgirl rocked up, she got to wear a shirt as well, and then so we pulled out of the marina for her to do a show. She was only on the boat for like I think half an hour, and it was just so funny. The guys were in hysterics. She did the show. One guy in the audience had a foot fetish, so she made him eat like the lolly off her feet, and then she was like standing on him and stuff, and I was like, oh my god, this is so funny. She had to do her show, and then she left at 7. We dropped her back in at the marina, which meant I had to put old mate's face back on again. And then I was only on the boat for another half an hour. So the poor captain had to pull back out again of the marina. So all these people on the yacht party crew, like they were parked next to them in the marina, just kept watching this boat go in and out every half an hour. You could tell like the way they were talking, like they just weren't, yeah, I guess like maybe I wasn't their type or something. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm not most people's types, and when I get to bookings and then I get unchanged and I come out with like my loud bantery self, and they usually like fall in love with me. That sounds really like Regina George, but like, why are you so in love with me? But yeah, like it's just, that's usually what the case is. Like as soon as they realize like I'm not some plastic Barbie doll, like I actually have a personality, and like I like get involved in party games, I'm like twerking, I'm like dancing around, shaking my titties, being silly, holding a can between my tits. Like normally when people see that, they're like, fuck yeah, she's a cool chick. But yeah, these guys were just not impressed by anything until the showgirl got there. So maybe I just wasn't their type, but they said they had a good time and that they enjoyed me having me there, and everyone was clapping when I left and everything. They were like, yeah, Sadie, like thanks so much for coming on board, like we had a really good time. And I'm just sitting there thinking like, really? Like it didn't feel like that. I felt like I was trying really hard, but yeah. Anyway, so I made $320 off that because I did the motorboat. The $300 I got transferred to me, and then I got a $20 note from one of the guys. Did see another booking coming through for here at the marina. I'm just parked underground at Marina Mirage for 8 p.m. So I applied for it because I said, hey, I'm already here at the marina, so if you need another girl. Yeah, I haven't heard anything back, and now it's 5:02, so I doubt I got that. Yeah, I might go get something to eat and then see if I can get some more work. Yeah, if I don't get more work, you guys will hear from me tomorrow because I have a really big booking tomorrow. I have I think it's a 1:30 till 4:30, 3 hours nude, and then I'm doing a 5:30 till 7:30 as well. So yeah, it's gonna be a long day. If you guys don't hear from me after this, I will catch up with you guys all tomorrow when I'm getting ready. Hey guys, it is now Saturday. It is 11:48 a.m. and I start my first booking at 1:30, and my booking's like really close to where I currently live, so I don't really have to stress this morning. I did have a sleep in. I slept in my makeup. Oh my god, so bad. But still looks really crusty, but you can't really tell from far away, only if you really came like really close up to me. I slept really well last night. I don't know about you guys, but I had a really good sleep in. I slept until around maybe like 9 a.m. Getting ready now. It is 11:55. I'm gonna take my face off from last night. I know it probably looks like it's okay on camera, but it's not. It's really not. Yeah, I need to do a fresh start. So I'm gonna like wipe all my makeup off now. It's gonna look scary, so just trust the process. Also, PS, the scrunchie worked really well yesterday. You can see the money in there, but you can't see through it, so no one would really know what that is. For all they know, it's a tampon, a really large tampon. But yeah, it worked really well. I had it on my wrist the whole night. Like, no one even knew what it was. They just thought it was a hair scrunchie. As you can see, I'm wearing the shirt that the guys gave me yesterday out of irony. Hoping that today is a good booking. It is 3 hours nude, so yeah.
Ice in my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say.
Oh my god, I did it again. I turned the heat up on my feet last night and then I left it, and then today it's obviously scorching hot. So it is now 1:15. Maps is saying that I might get there 5 minutes late, but that's okay. I've just messaged the bookie to let her know. I kept checking maps and it said like I'll be getting there on time, but obviously, yeah, in the last 15 minutes or so, like maybe traffic has picked up. So I didn't do anything further with my hair because it's still, well, it's kind of like obviously the waves have dropped from the top end of my hair, but the rest is still really wavy. Like I look like I've got beach waves and I'm not mad about it. I think I might just leave it, you know, let my eyes do the rest. I'm about 10 minutes away from the job now. I think I reckon I'll get there just on time. I know like sometimes Maps says 5 minutes late or whatever, but things change. Yeah, I decided to go like a real smoky look under my eyes. Went really heavy on the eyeliner, smudged it out, and then did some liquid eyeliner. Just because I wanted to draw the attention away from my lip. You definitely can't tell as much today. I don't know, I just went less cakey on the foundation on it and like more powder instead of foundation, because I feel like it maybe built it up a bit yesterday and it made it look real crusty around my lip. Yeah, I didn't have one client say anything about my lip yesterday, just the condensation, the condescending conversation about like, is this all you do? Like, you're not even, like, they didn't say it wasn't smart, but it was just like, you know, when someone's talking down to you in that manner, like as if you're not educated, and it just really bothered me. Like, I don't engage in that conversation. It does bother me, but I was like, I'm not gonna engage in this because it's gonna compromise my income, because I would rather, I don't know, sometimes it's just less energy draining pretending that you didn't hear what you just heard and just like fobbing it off, rather than engaging in it, creating a full-on argument and then leaving the booking early. Like, yes, I'd get to leave the booking early because they're being rude to me, but yeah, sometimes it's more draining to do that, and then you've got to try and find other work for the rest of the night. Like, I feel like I wouldn't be able to go home in a good mood if I had a fight with a client over my intelligence just because he made one snarky comment. Like, I wouldn't go home in a good mood. I would definitely have to try and find another booking just to pep myself up a bit, because that's my like pet peeve. I hate going home in a foul mood, because then I don't feel like I've won, you know. Like, I win when I go in, make a bag. Even when guys say rude stuff, I'm like, you know what, F you. I'm the one here making more money than you, so shut the fuck up. I'm here to entertain you. You booked me. Like, you specifically chose me, and you're here to argue with me and call me stupid. Like, and I did nothing to deserve it. Like, that makes no sense. I'm not going to put myself in a shitty mood over that. So I like to be a good vibe at work, not a bad vibe. Not a bad vibe. I'm on my way to the booking now. Hair and makeup looks good, in my opinion. I've got my cute pink blazer on that I wore to my Water the Girls Get Off thing the other week. I love this. It feels so good. It was very cheap, but I feel like I just wanted to be a bad bitch. I bought a bunch of blazers to wear to work just to make me, like, get me in that mindset. And I'm just wearing the same maxi dress as yesterday, just because I literally wear it for like only a couple of hours. Just the same black maxi dress, some slides. I packed the same lingerie as yesterday and some stockings, just because it looks like it's going to be a bit cold. It looks like it's going to rain. Hopefully this is indoors, but I did pack those. And then I packed my knee-high boots. They're like kind of like a velour sort of like fabric, and they just go like over the knee. Because this job's gonna be nude, I think it's gonna be cold, so I'm gonna wear my thigh-high stockings, my over the knee-high boots, and suspenders, no underwear, just in case it's outdoors. Hey guys, I'm gonna head off because there's some guys standing out the front here and they're all looking at me, but yeah, I'll catch up with you guys when I finish the booking.
I work hard each and every day. I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, la, 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 la.
Cool. Hey guys, just lock my doors. So I just finished my last booking. Sorry I didn't get to really vlog in between because I was pretty much running from one booking to the other. So the first booking that I did, the 1:30 to 4:30 p.m. actually went really well. The guys were a bit standoffish when I got there, like they were a little bit shy, but I just went in there like my crazy, you know, crazy Sadie self and was like, hey guys, how's everyone going? And they were like, yeah, we're going good. Like, I think some of them were like really quiet, like the buck was super quiet, but like all the old guys, they just loved it, like they were really getting into it. So I was there for I think about two and a half hours. Oh, 2 hours until the showgirl got there. I was working with the other waitress, so we're just getting drinks, being silly and quirky with the guys, like twerking in front of them, like having good conversations, and then they'd like put on like a new jam, like a new beat, like come on, like a new song, and we'd just be like, yeah, and like dancing and stuff, because they were kind of like hard to motivate, like they were just sitting down doing nothing. And I feel like if you're not kind of trying to be the life of the party, I feel like sometimes it looks like you're not really trying at all, like, and you're not going to make money. So yeah, it was kind of hard. They were kind of just sitting around at first, and I didn't want to just like sit down straight away and be like that girl that just sits there and does nothing. So I was like, no, I'm gonna get some drinks. I made the guys do like a few fireball shots straight from the bottle, so they were like, nay, like, and they were getting a bit pumped up. But yeah, they were really good overall. The showgirl came at, I think, when was it, at like 3:30 or 4? No, 3 must have been just before 3:30 because the other girl finished at 3:30. But yeah, she came and they were like super shy, and she's like very loud and outgoing. And I was like, oh, here we go, like what's gonna happen? But yeah, they were pretty well behaved anyway. The buck was super shy, so he like did a few of the things, but then when she started to like get the whip out and stuff, he was like, no, I'm done. Like he was like, nah, and he walked out. And so we're all a bit like, oh, that's pretty crap. But then like this younger guy that was there, he was like literally like 19 or 20. He looked so young on the face. He had like bum fluff on his chin. He was like, I'll do it. And like he laid down and she did the whipping. She put the, I think it's like shaving foam, she put shaving foam on his chest in the shape of a penis and then lit it up on fire. It was so cool. And then she went woo like this, spread it around, and then just went whack and like smacked it out. It was the funniest show I've ever seen, and I think she must have upgraded it a little bit because she brought out, sometimes I see her bring out this dildo and it's just like a bit of a gag, like, oh, here's your dildo, and then I'm gonna sit on it and pretend to, you know, you. But the guy was like, oh, that's too big, like that's massive. So then she brought out this tiny dildo, and no word of a lie, it was like this big, and I was wheezing laughing because she was like, well, it's this tiny. So she pretended and put it on top of his pants and was like I was literally laughing. I was like, how is that thing so small? And she was like, you guys don't like that? Oh yeah? And I was just like, oh my god, like it was the funniest shit I've ever seen. Yeah, Jenna, if you're watching this, that was the best show ever. Oh, also I caught my first dildo. Yeah, that's sounds exactly what it sounds like the way I said it. So during some of the showgirls like shows, if you book a XXX show or like a standard dominatrix show, sometimes the showgirl will do this thing where they fill up the, like they'll cover the dildo in lube and they'll put it in their hoo-ha and they'll go like this
and then go back and then squirt it back out. And the guys have to catch it basically, like it's a soccer ball. Like just pretend it's a soccer ball. But yeah, I often or not try and get involved when they're doing this, because some of the guys, they're like, ew, it's a flying dildo, and they don't want to catch it. So usually I'll be like, I'll do it, you know, like just to make it more fun. And I've literally tried to do this so many times at different shows with if the show girl's okay with it, of course. I've tried to catch so many dildos and I always miss, or I get hit in the boob, or like I'm trying to catch it, it slips out of my hand and goes on the floor. I've tried to catch so many dildos, and today is the first time I've ever caught a dildo. A flying dildo. Twice. I caught it twice, but the second one did slip out of my hand. But I was super impressed with myself, and I was like, yeah, do I get a medal or something? Like, is this like, this is fucking like legendary. This is Olympian right here. But yeah, that was funny. It was such a good booking. I had a really good time. It helps when I'm working with other awesome chicks. Yeah, just really like, it makes me vibe well too. Like if you're working with someone that you know is just like as eccentric and crazy and loud as you are. So for 3 hours nude waitressing, I made 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600. Yeah, $600 for 3 hours nude. And they were really well behaved, and I was just like, I'm happy with that. Even though I didn't make any upgrades, like I wouldn't be able to upgrade anyway because I was completely nude, but I had the chance to do lap dances or at least charge for motorboats. So I was pretty happy with that so far. Then I had to go to my next booking. So that was 5 till 8, which was also on the Gold Coast, but it was just, I think it was like only 15 minutes from the booking that I was at, which was really handy. Found a park, called the clients, got up there, and I've never met a funnier bunch of guys. Like it was Sadie times 10. Like the humor in that group was hilarious. And then pretty much like once I did that, they were like, oh, can we get you to upgrade to nude? And I was like, hell yeah. So I was trying to get money for both me and the other girl as well. She was actually finishing up within, I think, 30 or 40 minutes. So she took a little bit less money than me because she was finishing up and she couldn't stay. She had to go to another booking. But we both got naked for the last hour. And then after that, the buck was like, I want a lap dance. Yeah, I think I deserve a lap dance. And I'm like, honey, you so deserve a lap dance. Like all of them were being very well behaved the whole night. Everyone was being really respectful. Like everyone was just doing as they're told. They were funny as hell. Like everyone was just cracking the best jokes ever. And yeah, like they just all had really good dance moves. So for 3 hours topless waitressing, plus I upgraded to nude and I got 2 lap dances, I ended up making 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 50, 70, 80, 90, $600. So I made $600 in 3 hours. And I'm really happy about that because that booking was like chef's kiss. The guys were just so nice. Like they were just really respectful. And I f with that. Like that's really good. I'm gonna take these ballet flats out because they look really dirty on the bottom. I think it's because I wore them to that job site the other week. So I'm just checking the work page for work. It's still really early. It's only 8:30. So I'm gonna double check, see if I can get some more work for the evening. But if I can't, I'll probably just go home. I feel like I've made a really good amount for the weekend. But yeah, if I get more bookings for tonight, I'll definitely be taking my camera with me and tagging you guys along. But if not, I will do an outro and do a money count for the evening. I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. Hey, do you guys do like a veggie version of the burrito bowl?
Yes, we can have beans instead of meat.
Yeah. Can I please get that with just no jalapenos if there is any, and just extra guac?
Yeah, no worries.
Legend.
Anything else?
Yeah, can I just get a bottle of water, please?
Yep.
Thank you. Oh. Hey guys, so it is a little bit later. I kind of just went to get some food because I was super mad hungry. So I did go to Taco Bell, officially popped my Taco Bell cherry. I got the burrito bowl, so freaking good. I just asked if they had any vegetable filling, like, because I know like GYG, they do like the actual sauteed veggies, which I am obsessed with. I always thought that was really weird at first, but actually am obsessed with it now. So delicious, and I just got extra guac added to it. I decided to get that because I haven't really eaten at all today, and I'm really hungry. No more bookings have come through for the evening, so I think I'm just going to use this opportunity to give you guys a money count for the whole weekend. So just remember, I worked last night on the Friday. I did 3 hours topless on the boat party that the guys weren't so nice. I did get paid by PayID through the agent with that one. Plus I made $20 for the motorboat. So that's $320 so far. Plus I made $600 at my booking earlier today. 3 hours nude. So we're up to $920. And then I just made $600 at my 3 hour topless booking. Plus I upgraded to nude. Plus I did 2 lap dances. So that is... So total for the weekend, I ended up making $1,520. So grateful and really lucky to be in this line of work and know the amazing, beautiful women that I do in this line of work also. If you guys love these types of vlogs, definitely like this vlog. Head over and subscribe. Click that subscribe button and also click that notification bell so that you guys get notified every time I upload. Thank you so much again, and I will see you guys all in my next waitressing vlog. See ya!